let's talk about darkness. Not like the absence of light or the color, but actual darkness, the kind that clings to you in the middle of the night and whispers terrible things in your ear. Today, we're diving into the abyss with Berserk by Kentaro Miura. This series is notorious for its grim story, complex characters, and sheer bleakness. But what makes it so darn dark? Let's find out. Warning, this video contains spoilers for Berserk. If you haven't read it, now's the time to stop. Seriously, go read this masterpiece. We'll be discussing some pretty heavy themes as well. So if you're not into that sort of thing, then proceed with caution. Got it? Good. Let's take a look. The first thing we need to discuss is Guts' trauma. You can't get much darker than having your entire squad brutally murdered in front of you while you're powerless to stop it. It's a common trope in fiction, and one that can easily be forgotten once the plot moves past it. But Miura uses Guts' trauma from the Eclipse as a constant source of dread throughout the series. Guts is haunted by nightmares, flashbacks, and the knowledge that no matter how strong he gets, there will always be something out there that can wipe it all out in an instant. He's trapped in a cycle of violence, forever trying to atone for his sins while being pursued by the very thing he's trying to atone for. That's some next-level darkness right there. Speaking of the Eclipse, let's talk about that. Infamous as one of Manga's darkest scenes ever, it's hard to think of anything more horrifying than the apostles feasting on the corpses of the Midland soldiers. The imagery is so disturbing that it's actually illegal to post images of it online in some countries. This scene perfectly encapsulates the hopelessness that permeates throughout the series. No matter how much hope you cling to, it will eventually be taken away. But why does Berserk have to be so dark? Why not just have a nice, straightforward adventure story? Well, because life isn't like that, and neither is death. Miura was heavily influenced by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, who was a master of cosmic horror. Lovecraft stories are terrifying because they tap into our deepest fears of the unknown and our insignificance in the face of the universe. And that's exactly what Miura does with Berserk. The world is a dark and dangerous place where good and evil are constantly at war. The stakes are raised to unimaginable heights when Guts and the other characters are thrown into the mix. The God Hand, with their immense power and cruel whims, represent the ultimate evil. They are the embodiment of all that is dark and twisted in the world. Their motives are beyond comprehension and their actions are utterly ruthless. The apostles, too, are terrifying in their own way. They are humans who have been corrupted by the very essence of evil. They are monsters who feed on human flesh and have no regard for life. They are the physical manifestation of the darkness that lurks within us all. Then there's Guts, the protagonist who embodies the darkness within. He is a lone wolf, a man without a home or a family. He is a warrior who has seen too much death and destruction. He is the darkness that humanity faces in their darkest hour. Kentaro Miura's art is incredibly detailed and realistic, which adds to the horror factor of Berserk. The way he draws blood and guts is so realistic that it makes you feel like you're right there in the middle of the action. His panels are often overwhelming, with tons of detail and action packed into a single page. This makes for a very immersive reading experience, but it can also be a bit much to handle at times. Berserk is a dark fantasy, but it's still very much a fantasy. There are demons, monsters, and magic, but there's also a sense of wonder and awe. Miura's world is so richly imagined that you can't help but be drawn into it. Despite its darkness, there is a strange beauty to the world of Berserk. The landscapes are stunning, and the characters are unforgettable. In the end, Berserk is a story about humanity's struggle against the darkness within and without. It's a story that explores the depths of human despair, but also the heights of human courage. It's a story that will stay with you long after you've finished reading it. Berserk has had a huge impact on the dark fantasy genre, influencing countless games and anime. It's a series that has stood the test of time and continues to be loved by fans all over the world. It has a dedicated cult following and is considered by many to be the greatest manga of all time. So yeah, Berserk is pretty dark. Thanks for watching.